Governor Donald Trump. Details on where marchers are taking their route to get their voices heard in Manhattan.
Good morning to you. Look at that sunrise. That is beautiful. Thanks so much for joining us on this Saturday, March 19th. That is really like the peak of sunrise right there. That's beautiful.
Thanks, guys upstairs. Nice shot. Good Saturday morning, everybody. I'm Michelle Charlesworth.
I'm Lauren Glassberg in for Rob Nelson. Welcome to the 7 o'clock hour of Eyewitness News Saturday morning.
It's chilly outside.
Yeah,
but
the
it
sun
feels
is
good.
a little deceptive. Don't think it's going to be all warm and spring-like out there.
As we say goodbye to winter, we say hello to meteorologist Amy Freeze. What's going on?
Good morning to the both of you. Official sunrise time is 7:01 this morning. So as you're taking a look at that picture, it's happening right now, and it does look beautiful. From Midtown, you can actually see Empire State Building, and then we look down into One World Trade, and it's a gorgeous sight over Manhattan. We're starting this day with 37 degrees. Colder than we were yesterday, that's for sure. What a beautiful sky we've got going on here early this morning. We'll have dim sunshine through the afternoon. 36 degrees turns into the mid-40s. So we compare that to yesterday's 57. It's a colder day. We'll have a few clouds around here. The headlines, at least 10 degrees off of yesterday's temperature. The snow and the rain coming in, expect it to be more wet than white. So snow not really stacking up, but it could make for tricky travel. We'll talk about who gets the most and where it's happening. And then temperatures bounce back real fast in the AccuWeather 7-day forecast. So watching this particular model, looking for accumulations. Snow falls over these areas, but not really sticking or stacking up. So maybe the grassy areas get some snow on them, and then areas to the south could see a little bit of snow that actually accumulates in spots, mainly South Jersey. So it's been a tricky system to watch here and to see how it develops and the timing of it as well. So we know that the wind chills will keep us really chilly through the middle part of the day. We're also limited by the actual numbers on the thermometer, and we'll give you this planning forecast that calls for the clouds increasing throughout the day. Some showers off to the south, especially cold rain late tonight for parts of South Jersey. And in the city, we'll go for a high of 46. Coming up, I'll have your AccuWeather 7-day forecast. Lauren?
Thank you, Amy. And developing right now, investigators have recovered one of the flight recorders from a fiery plane crash in southern Russia. All 62 people were killed who were on board last night. The Boeing 737 was operated by budget airline Fly Dubai. Officials in Russia say the area was hit with strong wind gusts at the time that the plane was attempting to land. A spokesman at the flight tracking site Flight Radar 24 says the plane missed its approach and then circled the airport for 2 hours before trying to land. And that's when it clipped a wing on the ground, exploding and catching fire.
Here at home, we turn now to the lead concerns in Newark. Another round of testing starts today. Investigators will be checking out all district water fountains and faucets for elevated levels of lead. Eyewitness News reporter Tony Yates joins us live from Newark with details. Good morning to you, Tony.
Good morning again, Michelle. And the school district, along with the Department of Environmental Protection, they're going to begin testing 12 schools today, including the Alexander Street School here. These 12 schools on the priority 1 list for this testing. Protocols with quality control has been established to get the water, collect the water samples from all of the water sources in the buildings, to document them and then to test them. All 67 schools in the district will have this testing done. This is after 30 schools tested positive for the higher than acceptable levels of lead. This past week, dozens of children were also tested for lead exposure. Their test results are due back in about a week. Now, Governor Christie spoke about the water dilemma. He says once the superintendent released the findings, the state jumped right in to help test and begin figuring out how they're going to correct this situation.
There's no safe level of lead. We don't want lead to be in water anywhere. But I don't want people to get into a crisis thinking that there's something like on the scale of Flint or that level. It's nowhere, absolutely nowhere near that.
Now, New Jersey lawmakers in Washington, D.C. are trying to get federal money to help remediate this problem once they start to fix the problem. In the meantime, bottled water is being used at all of the schools that were affected. For now, we're live here in Newark. Tony Yates, Channel 7, Eyewitness News.
Thank you, Tony. A teenager will be in court this morning in Suffolk County, accused of accidentally shooting and killing his friend. High school students gathered last night in Copaig, holding candles and balloons in honor of Gil Torres. Gil Torres. The teenager died yesterday afternoon. Police say his friend, Nefi Reyes, was showing off his gun when it went off, shooting Gil Torres in the chest.
It was horrible for me. Like, he was such a good guy, too.
He wasn't like this. He wanted to just grow up. played baseball and everything.
Stop playing with guns.
That's basically what he did. Like, I never knew this would have been him. I never expected it.
Well, the shooting happened at a home just a quarter mile away from the teen's high school. The school was briefly put on modified lockdown as police investigated.
Well, today protesters will march in Manhattan in a rally against the Republican presidential frontrunner. Protesters clashed with Donald Trump supporters last night as the Republican candidate wrapped up a rally in Salt Lake City, Utah. Police in riot gear blocked the doors to the venue where Trump was speaking. And today, anti-Trump rally will be happening at Columbus Circle. Demonstrators will then march to Trump Towers. And President Obama is speaking out about the current presidential campaign and considering what his successor could mean for his legacy. The president on the sidelines when it comes to the Democrats, not openly supporting Sanders or Clinton, but he is willing to step up when it comes to stopping Donald Trump. President Obama was dismissive of Trump's campaign from the beginning, but now he says he feels dismayed by what he sees on the campaign trail.
We have heard vulgar and divisive rhetoric aimed at women and minorities, at Americans who don't look like us or pray like us or vote like we do.
5 years ago, President Obama roasted Trump during the White House Correspondents' Dinner, even joking that if Trump were elected, the White House would get a very interesting makeover. But as Trump continues to win primary after primary, the arguments against him are taking a much more serious tone.
Authorities in New Jersey are looking for an armed man who impersonated a police officer using emergency lights to pull over a driver. Police have released this sketch of the suspect who was driving a blue four-door vehicle. He pulled over a driver in Teaneck last Saturday using blue emergency lights on his dashboard. He told her, the woman, who he was a detective and that she was speeding. She says he even had a gun holstered on his hip. She suspected the man was not really an officer, and she drove away.
That was smart. Coming up on Eyewitness News Saturday morning, a survivor of last month's deadly crane collapse wants millions of dollars from the city. Hear how much he's asking for.
Also, Ed, you don't have to travel to Rome to follow the Pope, how His Holiness is expanding his web presence today.
Meteorologist Amy Freeze here looking at the latest information coming in, and it looks like very little snow for our area. To the south of us, a trace to 3 inches possible, but everything keeps shoving the energy and the moisture off to the east. We just have to be ready for some tricky travel for parts of the area, especially south of the city. Coming up, we'll have the rest of the weekend forecast and how quickly temperatures bounce back.
There's no one road out there, no one surface. No one way of driving on each and every road. But there is one car that can conquer them all. The Mercedes-Benz C-Class. 5 driving modes let you customize the steering, shift points, and suspension to fit the mood you're in and the road you're on. The 2016 C-Class. Lease the C300 for $399 a month at your local Mercedes-Benz dealer. Mercedes-Benz, the best or nothing.
Lightly brown in a coconut butter reduction with a dash of sea salt. Simmer over low heat. Allow time to chill before serving. The Charisma Gourmet Inclusive Experience. Get a taste of it now at El Dorado Spa Resorts and Hotels.
Things are looking up with a low-rate auto loan from Municipal Credit Union. Call 1-888-4MCU-AUTO or visit nymcu.org today. MCU, celebrating 100 years.
I do everything on the internet, but it's kind of slow. My friend said I should get Fios because it's the fastest. I just downloaded 600 photos in 60 seconds. That's seriously better.
We're at 2%.
I wonder what else could be better around here.
I heard that.
Now, get our best offer ever. Super fast 100 meg internet plus TV and phone for just $69.99 a month online with no annual contract. 100 meg speeds at a price this good? Fios can do that. Cable just can't. Switch to better. Switch to Fios.
This is your moment.
to start something better. Right now, take advantage of our limited time offers during the Hyundai Seize the Moment sales event. Hurry in and get the 2016 Elantra for just $119 a month, plus $500 off in spring sales cash. Don't wait. This event ends March 31st.
Welcome back. A man who survived last month's deadly crane collapse in Tribeca is planning to sue the city for $30 million. 73-year-old Thomas O'Brien of Massachusetts was sitting in his car when the crane slammed onto its roof. He is still recovering from fractures to his skull and spine. His attorney says the city did not take appropriate precautions despite the weather forecast for wind and snow. A 38-year-old man was killed in that same collapse.
Well, the Baltimore Ravens are mourning the death of a teammate killed in a dirt bike crash. Baltimore Ravens cornerback Trey Walker critically hurt when his dirt bike collided with a truck on Thursday night in Miami. He died at the hospital yesterday. Walker played 1 year in the NFL, mostly on special teams. Ravens coach John Harbaugh released a statement calling the 23-year-old a young man with a good and kind heart. And production's been shut down on the latest installment of the Maze Runner franchise after its star was badly injured on the set after Dylan O'Brien rushed to a hospital after an accident on the set in Canada where he's filming Maze Runner: The Death Cure, the third movie in the franchise. The author of the book series on which the movies are based posted on Twitter saying O'Brien's injuries are not life-threatening and production has been postponed but not canceled.
Hulk Hogan has been awarded $115 million, 115, in his sex tape lawsuit against Gawker Media. The former pro wrestler hugged his lawyers after the verdict came down. Jurors in Florida reached their decision after less than 6 hours of deliberations. Hogan sued Gawker for $100 million for posting a video of him having sex with his former best friend's wife.
New research shows there's still a high number of workplace injuries every year, even where safety standards are highest. A study done by the Occupational Safety and Health Administration, OSHA, says more than 10,000 people suffered severe injuries on the job last year, and among those hurt, nearly 3,000 needed amputations. Those numbers came from 26 states where safety standards are higher than those mandated by federal regulations. OSHA says the majority of the accidents came from the manufacturing industry.
Target is rolling out new shopping carts to help its shoppers who have special needs. Starting today, each of Target's stores across the country will have at least one of the newly designed carts. They feature a larger harness-equipped seat made for those shopping with children or adults with special needs. Target began testing the shopping carts last year, saying it will make it easier for those who are used to maneuvering a wheelchair and a shopping cart through the aisles.
Instagram users will be feeling a little more #blessed starting today. They're anxiously awaiting the Pope's first Instagram post. He launches his account today under his Latin name, Franciscus, and he'll probably won't have a lot of trouble finding followers. The Pope's Twitter account is followed by 9 million people. Pope Francis says he uses social media to reach out to Catholics around the world.
9 million on Twitter?
That's it.
There you go.
Almost as many as you have, Michelle.
Okay, yeah, right. Straight ahead on Eyewitness News on this Saturday morning, lots of guys and gals can get decked out in prom fashions for free today. That doesn't look like my prom. Man, that's, whoa. I don't know, we looked really bad at my prom. Details on the charity prom event happening in New Jersey. We got the big hair. Whew, wasn't advisable.
And coming up in sports, lots of busted brackets this morning. We'll check out the upsets and the victories from the latest in March Madness. Highlights are just ahead.
Inside each of us, there is a voice that beckons to take time away and share experiences that bond us together. It calls to explore, run free, and savor those quiet moments when the world falls away. Come, find yourself, lose yourself. Begin your journey at visitdelaware.com.
For a limited time, you can get a great deal on this Passat.
Wow, it looks really good.
Volkswagen believes safety is very important, so all 11 models come standard with an intelligent crash response system. 7 stability-enhancing systems. And equipment for 2 child seats.
For those who take safety seriously, like we do, the Volkswagen Safety in Numbers event is happening now. Lease a 2016 Passat S for $189 a month, plus you can get a $1,250 Volkswagen reward card.
healthy income inequality gap that is only growing. If you work full-time, you shouldn't have to choose between paying the rent and buying food. I say lift up the working families of this state and pay a real decent wage. We fight until this nation fulfills its promise of opportunity for all, and that's what this fight for 15 is all about.
Before the Cadillac ATS-V shook the establishment, before every angle was carved for competition, before road ready meant track capable, before its speed left a segment behind, before it all, the Cadillac ATS. Daring runs in the family. Get this low mileage lease on this ATS from around $299 per month. Visit your local Cadillac dealer today.
Welcome back. Check it out. Santa Claus is trading in his sleigh for a snow tube.
I mean, it's cold out, but is it that cold?
I don't know. Dozens of Santas from around the country gathered in Tennessee to compete in a snow tubing race. The competition is held every other year. So the Santa who walked away with the trophy has 2 years to say he's the fastest tubing Santa around.
That's a claim.
That's right.
Cookies help.
Cookies help, yeah.
Was that a raccoon hat? That was awesome.
I love
you go,
it.
Santa Claus. Yep.
I love tubing. I love going up to Mountain Creek to do the tubing.
I love that, but I prefer having a
What's
little...
that little hill up in
I like
Bergen County?
Oh,
It's escaping my mind right now.
It's at the foot of Michelle's driveway.
No.
You put the tube there. And
that's what you do.
Go down.
That's good. Right into the street. That's safe.
It's completely escaping me, but I know exactly what it is.
I'm not up to tubing
Whatever.
yet.
Well, this one's really close. It's right up here in Bergen County.
I like to steer. I like the steering that skiing affords one.
Or sled.
Well, you know, you can wish all you want, but we're not going to have enough snow around here to sled on or to, ski around the city or anything like that.
But we will have snow.
Maybe a little bit of light snow south of the city. Let's call it more wet than white.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
Cold precipitation falling tomorrow, mainly south of the city. This is a tricky system. The timing's kind of off with it. Looking over the river right now, we look up the river and you can see beautiful skies to start off this day. Not bad at all. So here are some of the things that we're tracking. First of all, yes, it's possible that we could have snow, even big snows in the month of March. 1888, we had a 21-inch snowstorm, and that makes the top totals there of all-time snowstorms. Definitely not looking for that, but it's still possible to get wintry weather in this month, so it's not out of the question. Last day of winter today, first day of spring tomorrow. We have 36 degrees right now in the park. Normal high is 51. I don't think we're going to get it today. Below average weather here over the weekend. The record is 76 set back in 1918. So the 24-hour temperature change. Watch this. Temperatures in the mid-30s. Ronkonkoma, you're cold. 31 degrees for you. But we look widespread across the area, and temperatures are anywhere between 5 to 20 degrees colder. Poughkeepsie is 19 degrees off the mark. It was just 24 hours ago. It brings us a wind chill in the 20s or 30s, and it's a chilly, brisk start across the area. So bundle up. You'll need the scarf, the gloves. It's going to be a little chilly throughout the afternoon, especially with the dim sunshine and the clouds moving in. So expected to be at least 10 degrees colder this afternoon. Yesterday's high was 57. More wet than white with the system coming in, and temperatures do bounce back really quick. So first week of spring, we will have some very mild and above average temperatures. Here's what's happening. Radar and satellite show it. Moisture is being shoved in our direction across the Virginias, but it kind of takes this energy down to the south. That's the first bulk of energy, so maybe some cold rain tonight for South Jersey. Then the snow futurecast shows us that there is the possibility of some snow falling in the area. Accumulation is very light just to the south, but it's a very close call here. Earlier in the week, we talked about the scenarios and the potential for what could happen over the next 36 hours. So you take a little bit further to the east, this low pressure system, and it's a very low impact, but we've got the cold air in place. If there